Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brienne with Twin Flame Union Within. I wanted to create a video today over divine feminine and divine masculine energies and kind of share about my personal experience in healing that. If any of you have been watching my videos, my previous videos, then you'll know that I'm in a same-sex union. I'm the divine feminine and my twin flame is a divine masculine energy. And this has been one of the prominent things that I've been healing in my union since I began my journey. And so just to share my experience with that and what I've come to know and what has helped me, and I want to share that with you guys to help you as well if you're, and this can even be a situation if you're divine feminine in a woman's body, or in your twin flame is a divine masculine in a man's body. Like this goes for anyone, any union. So when I woke up to my twin flame connection that I shared with my twin, I started doing, this was before I found Jeff and Shalia's work, Jeff and Shalia's teachings. And so before that, my way of trying to attract my twin was I started trying to do things externally. I thought that, I'm going to go get a tan, I'm going to do my hair, I'm going to paint my nails, I'm going to do all of these things externally to attract my twin to me. But what I didn't know is that those things actually repulsed my twin, because inside I was out of alignment. And your twin flame always responds to your energy. Your twin isn't going to respond to what you're doing, in your physical reality or what you're doing externally. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not like a regular relationship. It's a completely different thing, right? But I didn't know that at the time. And so in my journey to attract my twin, it only just seemed to repulse my twin flame even more, because I wasn't being authentic. I wasn't being true to myself. And it felt really bad. So fast forward to when I met Jeff and Shalia, and I had a report done by Jeff, and come to find out, I was trying to remember, but I was trying to connect to my twin flame as a woman, meaning like I thought my twin flame was a female as well. So it was like a divine feminine trying to connect to a divine feminine. And that was repulsive to my twin flame. And what I didn't know, what I didn't get, because I was learning, I was new to all of this, is that my twin flame inside is a divine masculine energy, essentially a man on the inside. And to take that even deeper, something that was happening in our union is we were completely imbalanced, whereas I was embodying more of the divine masculine energy and my twin flame was more of the divine feminine energy, where at the core, I'm the feminine 100%. And I know I see this a lot too, where people will come and they'll say, well, you're both, like you're half and half, and you're not. You're either one or the other, because God created your union, and God, source energy, the divine, whatever you prefer to call it, it's all the same thing. It's all love. But God is divine feminine and divine masculine. So when twin flames are created, you're one being in two bodies, right? And one of those is going to be the masculine polarity, the other is going to be the feminine polarity, and you come together, and that is your oneness. That is your union. So if there's an imbalance, it's going to be reflected in your union to you from your twin. And that's what my twin flame was showing me, is that I was completely off balance, and I was embodying the energy that was not mine. It was my twin flames. And so if you're experiencing this as well, and even if you're unsure of like, well, oh my gosh, so I've met my twin flame, and if you're having a similar experience as I was, or as I'm healing this still, it's layers, right? If you don't know if you're divine feminine or divine masculine, you can just simply choose to embody your truth. Choose and claim your divinity. And just in you doing that, and I'll explain more later on in the video, that is going to bring in the truth of who you are, whether that be feminine or whether that be masculine. Something else too, so the masculine energy is more about giving, the masculine energy loves to give to the feminine, loves to give love. And the feminine energy is more of a receiving, right? And in the receiving from the masculine, she overflows. So, and you can you can relate this to, I'm just going to go there. So, sex with your twin flame, or, sex with anyone. Another way that you can identify this is, are you more of one that likes to give or receive? And this will kind of help you get clear too. But in saying that too, that even you always want to claim your divinity, claim your truth, because even that, like, before I embarked on the twin flame journey, it was more, my energy felt more of like a giving, which makes complete sense why I felt, masculine. I was embodying that masculine energy, and I don't really know why I did that. That was just, I didn't know any better. And that's why Jeff and Shalea's teachings are so important, and they're so crucial to healing your union, to come into harmonious union with your twin flame, is so you can balance all of this stuff out. Because if you don't know, you just don't know. So I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but yeah, the masculine energy, this will kind of help you determine too. But at the same time, in saying that, you do want to choose and claim your divinity, your divine truth. You don't have to attach masculine or feminine to that, right? And so in doing that, you're naturally telling God, the universe, your inner being, that, hey, look, I'm ready to embody the truth of who I am. I'm ready to align myself here in my union with my twin flame. And naturally, in doing that, like for me, that was me surrendering all of the masculine energy that I was holding on to, giving that back to my twin flame. And that was me claiming the feminine energy in our union, which is rightfully mine, right? Which is who I am at the core. And I am still healing this in layers. I just recently had a reading from a friend of mine, and this come up in the reading, and I have healed a lot of it, but there's still layers that I'm moving through. And so with that being said, the next question is, well, how do I know, right? How do I know which one am I, or how do I heal this? And that goes back to what I was saying in the beginning of the video, is these people in the, in communities that I see, other twin flame communities, they think that externally, they take it for face value, meaning like, oh, well, to be a man, it must mean that you like sports, or you like to go fishing, or you like to go mudding, or you like to wear certain style of clothes, and you cut your hair a certain way, and you look a certain way. And then like a feminine, she might be like, well, in order to be feminine, I need to wear dresses, I need to maybe lose weight, I need to get my hair done, do my nails, like kind of things that I was thinking that I needed to do. And all of this stuff is completely irrelevant. This is not going to attract your twin flame. What does attract your twin flame is you healing your upsets. And this is how I have continued to embody my divine feminine energy. There's nothing that you can grasp onto. What I mean by that is, I can't say, okay, so I know that I'm not being completely feminine, so now I got to go dig, and I got to look for the places inside of me where I'm not being feminine, and you're trying to find direction on your mind, like starts trying to grasp, trying to put a label on what a feminine is, or trying to compartmentalize what a feminine energy is. And that's just another trap that's going to get you, it's going to make you feel frustrated. It's going to keep you feeling stuck. Same with the masculine energy. He may feel like, okay, well, so what does it mean to be masculine? And your mind starts trying to grab onto these concepts, because that's what we're so used to doing. And it's very simple. You don't need to do any of that. You throw all of that out the window, and come out of your mind of what you believe a feminine is and what you believe a masculine is, and just let that go. Surrender labels, because in your divine truth, you're God's child. You're a perfect child, and you're pure unconditional love. So what you do, and this is where the mirror exercise is crucial and important to healing your union, is you heal your upsets. Like right now, let's say, if I have an upset, I feel some sadness. Well, okay, you're probably thinking, what in the world does that have to do with Brienne embodying her divine feminine energy? What in the world is the sadness? Well, it has everything to do with it. Because in me loving myself in that place where I feel sad, I'm inviting love into a place where I was out of alignment with my truth, out of alignment with love. Let me try to think of a better example. I don't know, let's say, I don't know, I can't really think of an example right now, but it really just comes down to being present with yourself. That's what I'm trying to get at. Being present with yourself and your feelings, and moving through every single feeling that arises in your heart. Every single feeling is pointing to a block. It's pointing to a misalignment. And as you do this, and as you master this for yourself, you naturally come into the truth of who you are, because you are unconditional love. Anything that is out of alignment with that love, you align yourself there by inviting love into that place. And as a result, you naturally embody the truth of who you are at the core, whether that be masculine, whether that be a feminine energy. And it's nothing that you need to grab onto. It's nothing that you've got to go and search for. It's already who you are. And you just being present with yourself right now and healing your upsets as they come up, that's you deepening into your truth. And that naturally attracts your twin flame. Something else that I wanted to share. Sorry, my mind went blank. There's something else that I wanted to share about the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I'm completely blank here. No, just yeah, you just want to keep healing everything as it comes up. And I've even noticed this in my union. So I've been doing the inner work since I started in May of 2017, whenever I joined the school, Jeff and Shalia. So yeah, when I joined the school, and this block was highlighted to me, I was trying to grab on to concepts, and it just kept me frustrated. It kept me upset. And when I finally surrendered and I just relaxed into healing all of my feelings, then I naturally come into alignment. And I started to notice that it reflected in my twin. My twin, whereas she looked very feminine before, I've noticed in pictures that my twin actually is starting to look more masculine, taking on more of that masculine energy as I've surrendered that to my twin flame. And yeah, I still cannot remember. There was another point that I wanted to make and I cannot remember. I might need to make another video for that. But yeah, the main point of this video is just to let you know that there's nothing externally that you need to do to attract your twin flame. There's nothing externally that you need to do to embody the truth of who you are. You just do your inner healing work, and that will attract your twin flame to you, because they only recognize you in your truth, right? And so as you go deeper into who you are and you recognize who you are in your truth, well, they recognize you too, and that magnetizes them to you. And it magnetizes you to them even more as well. And that's how you come into your harmonious union. So I hope this kind of clears up, offers clarity on what it means to be a divine feminine and a divine masculine, and know that at the core, it's just a polarity. It's just an energy. There we go. It finally come back to me, what I wanted to share with you too. So for the longest time, it was very healing for me, because the masculines in my life, the men in my life, were very hard. very very based on control and wanting to have power, abusive. uh, the overall concept of what we feel or what we believe a man to be was exactly what I felt a man to be. I didn't feel that men were gentle. I didn't feel that they were kind. Now, I experienced friendships with guys that were gentle and kind, but it's still, that was often coming from a place of neediness or a lack of, they didn't value themselves, or they didn't feel worthy, or they didn't feel good. So they had this neediness about them. And I'm not saying that that's always the case. That was just my experience, right? And so in healing this for myself and seeing my other, the rest of my family in the Twin Flames universe group and community, seeing the other divine masculines and actually my soul brother coming into our family, recognizing my soul brother, it was very healing for me, because I've learned to realize what a masculine energy is, and it's actually very similar to the feminine energy. They're very compassionate, they're very gentle, they're very kind, they're very, very loving. Like my soul brother, he has a huge heart, like so compassionate, and just being in his presence and having, us deepening our relationship, it's really helped me understand that what I perceived a masculine to be was completely warped, and it wasn't even um, it wasn't even the truth. It was just, you know, just like the feminine is healing, the masculine energy is healing too. And, a lot of masculines, they have taken on this, I've got to be this macho person, like I've got to be this tough guy. And if I'm anything other than that, then I'm perceived as weak. And that is something, the masculine energy is healing as well. As well as the feminine is healing that perception, that she had, that label that she had of the masculine energy. And it's not that at all. And even in filling into my heart, into my union with my twin flame, my twin flame is a masculine energy, is a man in a woman's body. And I can feel how soft my masculine twin flame is, like the gentleness, the softness, the compassion, the desire to love and to help people, to help others, and the drive and the persistence, and just all of these beautiful emotions, these beautiful feelings. And so you can see how, yeah, at the core, we're divine masculine and divine feminine, but essentially the energies are very, very similar. And as you're healing, you feel that within yourself, and you start to see, like I said earlier, as you see the truth of who you are, you see the truth of your twin flame. And if you're a feminine like me and you've perceived the masculine in the same way that I have, you'll come to realize the masculine is a very gentle energy, very gentle like the feminine, very, nurturing as well. The masculine energies can be nurturing. That's not just a woman thing. That's not just a feminine thing. You can, God is loving, God is nurturing, God is compassionate. And it just, yeah, this body of work is so powerful. And I know that I bring this up a lot, like, but this is it, like Jeff and Shalia, Twin Flame Ascension School, Life Purpose class, like these are the teachings to bring you into your harmonious union. I've seen it time and time again. Like the community has 11 harmonious unions and growing, like every day. Soul family members are revealed, like miracles happen like all the time. And it's a result of us all doing our inner healing work. And this is for you too. So if you're not part of the Twin Flames Universe community, and you are one of those that I've seen in another group where you're like, you got some divine masculine, divine feminine upsets, you can heal that. If you stumbled across my video and you have more questions, feel free to reach out. You can comment below. You can reach out to me on Facebook. under Brienne Price, or you can, come to my website. I think I said it before, but it's twinflameunionwithin.com. You can look that up, and there's contact page where you can contact me. We can even meet for a 30-minute consultation, and we can go over these things. So I feel like I covered a lot in this video, and I hope that I provided clarity. Yeah, and if you have any questions, please comment below or reach out, and I will be back with more. So thank you for watching. Bye.